Welcome to my second zombie video, and thank you for following the Experience Harvest experience, or for happening upon this video and not knowing what the hell you're in for. But stay tuned, I'll explain as I go along. Maybe. So to start, here is a good shot of the star players that are in this video.
So there's Pete. He's the reason we're all here. He started this. And the guy in the black that you saw for a second, that's Kit. We lost him early on, but we replaced him with another minority, so it was still cool. And there is Paul. Oh, and that fourth guy in the background that keeps staring into my camera like he's part of the group.
Well, that's actually because he is a part of the group. That's Justin. He didn't run with us, but he actually was our cameraman. He took the still photos that I posted up on the blog a while back, which you can check out at ehexperience.com.
Shameless plug! Yeah!
So at any rate, let's get down to business. If you can believe me, there were zombies on this run. Who'd have thought? Anyway, seriously, for those of you that are just tuning in, this was a zombie run. It was a 5K trail run where you're being chased by zombies. You have 3 flags that you're wearing and a belt. The zombies try to steal them from you. If you lose all your flags, you're considered dead. So you still have to finish the race, but that makes you ineligible for time-based prizes. So basically, what we're saying here is that these zombies aren't trying to steal your brains. They're just bored and lonely, and they just want to play a game of Snatch the Flag. So, now, we did have a bunch of zombie chases. I have parsed them out into several different categories.
So the first kind is like this one, where the zombies just stand in the center as you run past them like checkpoints. Or like some wedding reception line in the Village of the Damned. It's like, why, oh, hello, sir. Oh, why, your daughter looked ravishing in her gown, especially with all the bullet holes. And then there were also some moments where you just have to forego the chase so you can stare at, oh, that guy. It's like those moments where you find the nerdiest cosplay enthusiasts at Comic-Con. The world just stops every time so you can simply admire. Oh, so anyway, and now here's where you have a legitimately jolting chase. Yeah, she got me.
Got me to scream, that is. She did not capture any of my hell flags. Huzzah! I think it was because I used my awesome zombie survival tactic. I call it the pterodactyl impression. I thought it was pretty clever. So at any rate, brace yourself, because the next clip I'm about to show you is the most extreme of all zombie chases. Watch it.
Aw, yeah. Check out our hardcore ability to crawl for our lives. See, there were a number of obstacles like this on the run. There was a maze, there was a really unstable log bridge, but they were also about as exciting to watch as this is, so I'll leave them to your imagination. You're welcome. In fact, I think there was only one truly exciting part about any of this footage.
I'm getting excellent footage of your butt.
Yep. I like all butts, and I cannot lie. So, back on the subject of my pterodactyl impression, because that was awesome. I actually had a couple of good reactions to the zombies, so let's check those out.
Yeah, so it turns out no matter how many times you say no, zombies will not listen. Now, this one was unintentionally punny. Check out how I react to the nuns up ahead.
I really like that one. So, anyway, we also actually met a friend along the way, too.
We lost Kit pretty early on, so we had to replace him with that guy bending over right there. We called him Mr. T. We lost him at one point, too, so we sang a tribute.
For those of you who couldn't figure that one out, we were actually trying to sing the A-Team theme. But it's okay if you couldn't tell, because we were singing a really, really sad version of the song. So it was really easy to mistake it for, like, Taps or Coldplay or something like that. But anyway, if you were worrying about Mr. T, don't, because we did find him again. He was, just stuck behind us for a little while. He got caught up pitying a few fools, you know how it is. And eventually we found Kit too, but details. So now, as you probably figured out, I did have a head cam that I was wearing to tape this whole thing.
Now, the good thing about it is that you guys can see all sorts of cool footage like this. I mean, come on, look, this is awesome, right? Yeah, let's replay that one. Let me explain what happened in this shot was that I'd lost a flag on my right side. So by running on the left side of the trails, it made it harder for them to grab the others. And if anyone was in my way, I'd run right through them.
So the thing that kind of sucks, though, is that my friends and I had a lot of really good jokes running back and forth throughout the run, but you can only hear my side of the conversation clearly, which really wasn't all that funny.
Hi.
Clearly, they had just said hello to me. Now what's next?
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Running boots.
Hilarious! Running boots. It's like... Yeah, I don't get it at all. But the nice thing about that clip and about a couple of the clips that we've had so far is that I get to make that kind of cheesy, hokey kind of voiceover commentary on it. It's like, in these moments, they're the only chances I get to feel like Bob Saget. But anyway, back on track. There is a comment I got from one of the zombies that I found pretty entertaining.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, we did do this run on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, and it took me until now to get a video up of it for you guys. So, I mean, at this point, I probably could have just waited until next May and tried to play this off as a Zombie Run 2013 and actually looked like I was being punctual, but I couldn't wait that long. Even I was starting to get a little bit impatient for this video. But, anyway, so about this guy, you couldn't hear him, but when I said Happy Cinco de Mayo, his response was, "No, Breno." Come on, I speak better Spanish than that.
And since my previous video dictates that I think para means bye, yeah.
Dude, I don't even think I pronounced that correctly. But anyway, as the run went on, there were a lot of people dying, and then everyone might have been getting a little bit desensitized towards all the zombies.
Zombies were getting critiqued.
You're not scary.
Yeah, poor zombie. Dude, I'm on your side, man. You were too scary.
Everyone's a critic. But then also, the dead people were getting a little bit cocky. Namely, me.
High five.
Yeah, that's right. Sadly, yours truly did not make it out alive. But that's okay, because the course ended in the best way possible. There was a giant slide involved. Check this shit out!
Yeah, you can get me to do anything if there's a slide involved. Of course I can. Anyway, I'm a little bit less than impressed with the footage I got of the slides, but I figured I'd put it up there and you guys can take a look and you can let me know if you find it just as unimpressive as I do. But you can actually see how muddy the rungs are and how high up we're getting, so you can pretty much see that this is maybe the scariest part of the run because those were slippery and the rungs were far apart, so it was hard to climb. So I'm going down the slide and, oh God, why am I so close to the edge? I could fall off that thing and down to the ground. Whee! Never mind, that looked like fun. Anyway, so, you can also see that there's a speck of water finally on my lens. That is probably the dirtiest that my camera's gotten this entire run, which is pretty impressive. And you'll also see, actually, on the second slide, I did the same thing. I was too close to the side. I actually tried to veer myself towards the center, but instead I just wound up flipping over on my belly. And I thought this was going to be much cooler footage than it turned out to be, because while I was on my belly, my head was still out to the side, so we're just getting a whole bunch of this. But at any rate, there it is, my recap of the zombie run. It was my first run, but not my last, if I have anything to say about it. So if you found that I've intrigued you, I do ask that you follow my story at ehexperience.com. The Experience Harvest Experience. Wait for it. Shameless plug! Yeah! So please do leave me your love and hit like down below if you're watching this from YouTube, because truly, if you made it this far and you didn't like the video, you've got a lot of spare time on your hands and I'm jealous. So, thanks for watching, and a special thanks to everyone who has the power to write me a cease and desist letter for this video, but has selected not to. Bye now, everyone! Bye!